All right. So I'm here with,
My name's Jerry Nerra.
and we are going. I'm gonna ask him some interview questions, and then he's gonna play a song for us. All right, cool. So, how'd you get started writing music?
Um, it's one of those, I was always writing lyrics and poetry as a kid. I loved like Shel Silverstein and stuff like that growing up, and was writing songs in the shower as a kid and stuff like that, just making up my own lyrics, and it just seemed natural to do that. Pick up a guitar and make the whole thing happen.
But is there any person, group, or genre that specifically drew you into making music?
Early on, I grew up listening to a lot of different type of music. My parents listened to, country and stuff, so I had that influence. But my brothers were into Metallica and all of that stuff. So like my first, introductions were that, early '90s, metal and grunge sound. Like I said, that James Hetfield voice and Lane Staley, Alice in Chains. So those were probably some of my earlier influences, and then as I got older, things like The Doors and Jim Morrison and stuff like that.
Cool. So you had an album that came out earlier this year in 2024 called Jerry Nerra and the Fleshy Bits.
Yep.
Is there anything or a specific theme that inspired this album?
They're just songs that, a few of those songs are songs they're old. I wrote, like Other People's Presidents, that song's almost 15 years old, but it had never really been recorded anywhere, because it's just something I haven't really done, So it's mostly just these songs that I've been sitting on for a long time, and I felt like I needed to get them out. So I did, and I didn't have a lot of money at the time, so I did what I did with them, and they're very, kind of cut down, and I like that. It's what you would get if I was playing in your living room. So.
Do you have a favorite song, off the album?
Well, it's a loaded question because they're all in my head. You know what I mean? Every single one of them, but probably.
Especially when you've taken that much time to get them together.
Yeah,
into a collection.
Absolutely. And you play them over and over, and you find different things that you re-identify with them over and over again in different ways, which is kind of a unique thing, I think, to the songwriter. But no, I guess to the listener as well, because you do that to songs that you listen to over and over again as well. But I would say, as far as groove-wise, Where's the Money, Lebowski is probably the one of the better tracks on there, but it's Nostalgia Dog. It probably has the most emotional connection for me.
All right, cool. What's your songwriting process like? Do you take a lot of time to do it, and how do you really know when a song you've written is done? Do you come back to it multiple times over the years and revise it, or?
Well, so the process in and of itself is I'd like to say there's this magical thing that happens, but it's not really like that. I just kind of sit down and start noodling with my guitar, and I have a forever pool of lyrics that I just kind of mull over in my head. And I'm always writing in that manner. So when it comes to actually putting things to music, I can just kind of pull from that pool, and I'll take a line or two and just sort of build around it. There's a lot more of just do involved, and a lot less actual know-how.
All right, cool. And last one, where can people go to listen to your music and see when you're playing next?
So my album is available on all the major streaming platforms right now. I have a few videos on YouTube as well, You just search Jerry Nerra. And I have my Insta and my Facebook, Jerry Nerragram and Jerry Nerra on Facebook. Those are places that you can find out if I'm playing. I'm playing October 28th. I'm opening for Matt Patteson. I'm terrible because I can't remember the other guy's name right now. And Izzy Karina are also playing as well. Yeah, that should be a great time. Matt Patteson is a very original songwriter. It's good stuff.
All right, thank you so much.
Yeah.
WCMP, disturbing the